Hey guys.
JMS here.
Oh, that was probably the worst one we've ever done. We
Yeah,
apologise for that.
Let's.
This is the
We're not a
last.
creative type of people.
This is the last fisting episode. Strike.
I'm gonna miss fisting
But there is
so much.
actually. Have you heard? There's a new strike coming out in December.
Fingers crossed.
Lake of
You know, they also
Shadows,
said there'll be
apparently.
new, they also said there'll be new gear as well for Iron Banner, which we all know is bullshit.
Well, when's Iron Banner starting?
Next week,
Next week. God.
you know. So fisting only. I'm gonna miss it. Fisting has become quite a habit of mine.
I think everyone enjoys a good fisting once in a while. Fisting only.
Fisting!
Yeah.
Try it with your mom, your friends, and your uncle, but don't tell anyone.
Don't tell
We'll
anyone,
find
otherwise
you.
we'll have to come find you.
This is funny.
Oh, I'm looking forward to the Curse of Osiris though. When's that out? 5th of December, isn't it? Yeah.
5th of December, yeah.
Sick.
I'm gonna hold my tongue on it. I don't know.
Don't know why.
If Destiny 1 taught me anything, it's don't anticipate too much when it comes to new content. Until literally it's all there on the plate, there's very little to be hyped about. I think Destiny 1
Well, I
didn't
don't know.
get good
Hopefully it
until...
does something.
Trying to keep those missing
Fuck, what was the DLC for Oryx called?
You
Taken
what?
King. There was the only time when Destiny 2 started getting pretty good. Destiny started getting good for me was Taken King.
What,
Everything
Destiny 1
else
or
was-
2?
Destiny 2. They brought out two, and I use this as like air quotations lightly. They brought out two DLCs, quotation. Is it The Dark Below and House of Wolves? And those, everyone knew those were literally ripped from the game just to be sold back to the player.
What,
Especially-
microtransaction? DLC?
Yeah, so it was so very clearly all the content and all the maps for both of them were in there, but none of the like the characters were there and none of the story arc. You could even get the weapons for like the sword from one of them, but you couldn't actually see it or use it until you got the DLC. So all the content per se was there, but they just cut it and then they just sold it back to the player. And I think they've resold everything. They did like the Dark Below separately. And then they sold the House Amongst Wolves. Then they did a package where it's you can get the House of Wolves and Dark Below and the new Taken King all under the same one. And you had to buy them, by the way. If you bought Taken King but not Dark Below or House of Wolves, you wouldn't be able to play Taken King. That's what pissed a lot of people off.
Oh,
and then,
yeah.
then they sold it like then they did Iron Banner, not Iron Banner, Rise of Iron, and then they did like another. It was like buying the game twice over, pretty much. So you
Really?
bought Rise of Iron, you had to pay for the vanilla game, and then you also had to pay for Rise of Iron, which is pretty decent. It was what it could have been or should have been, but what it didn't end up being.
Yeah.
Bundle! So that's my veteran. That's my experience with Destiny. Just don't be hopeful when it comes to the
To
content.
anything, yeah.
Oh,
Well-
beat my ass. Almost fired my weapon then. Almost. But I realised no, I ain't about that life anymore. Right, Joe, you can do it all.
Yeah, oh man, there's a blue ink in there, bro. What you
Oh, you need that.
yes.
Oh, who popped their super? Did someone pop their super?
No.
Okay, it looked something. Oh no, it was Steve's lightning punch.
Oh, there's no
My
shield anymore. I was walking
the
back
position
slowly
of
to
my
get behind the
character
shield.
is so funny. His legs. Oh shit,
Oh, you
Steve.
fucking joking. Shit. Alright, okay. Ready for this? You guys ready for this? Watching at home. Has anyone got the Mission
Pure
Impossible
skill.
music? Ready?
In the bank, yeah. We'll all do it editing.
Oh, fuck me! Gotcha. Oh. Easy, look at that. Boom.
Ah,
Oh,
fuck.
you a fuck. Okay.
Gross.
Well, Steven. Oh, bye, Mike.
Guardian down.
Well. Oh, come back in now.
I'm just gonna do that.
I got him, I got him, I got him, I got him, I got him.
Symphoceps to the rescue!
I was getting fucked. I'm basically doing all the work.
Oh yeah,
See?
you
That's all me.
You need to go see the chiropractor, Joe. Your back must be fucked. All this carrying you're doing.
Oh yeah, carrying you both.
We'll see. We'll see at the end because I'm pretty sure if the fans and us all look at the old videos and look at the scoreboard, I'm always in the fucking leader with like
Guys.
hundreds above everyone else.
Guys, don't listen to
So
him. He's chatting a bit.
my rim.
Chatting some brown shit there.
You already took my ghost. Please.
Ooh.
That must be
Ooh.
one of the missing
Sneaking up on you.
Ooh.
Tracing his broadcast now.
Taliban, do you copy?
Did you hear what
Eminem rap.
do you hear what EA have done?
Mugged off a lot of people and then sold another
Yeah.
game with.
No, they were.
price.
Well, a lot of people boycotted them. Correct me if I'm wrong, viewers, but I think wasn't it because of microtransactions in a game, in Star Wars Battlefront
game was
2,
it?
I believe. Yeah, the one coming out.
If you go for microtransactions again, there's no problem. I have no problem with microtransactions again. But when it makes the game unfair, like
Unplayable.
transactions here are literally cosmetic. You cannot get anything in this game from microtransactions that are going to give you an edge over new players. Nothing at all. You're going to have to. Shit. Ah, fuck. I'm getting butt hurt. There we go. You're going to have to like grind the gear and then infuse it to that like cosmetic stuff you
All
got.
channels. This is
But
a
you
search and
you
rescue
cannot
case.
get any
Is
gear
anyone
from
listening?
microtransactions in this game
Anyone?
that are going to make you better
yeah.
than anyone else. But knowing EA, knowing Battlefront, it's like, oh, you're going to get cool blasters or you know, get more credits
You know what
or
they're
some
like?
shit to get more weapon mods.
You know what they're like, EA? They do a lot of shit off
Wait, hold on.
record
EA is just a big
and
old
just sell it
briefcase
back.
of bad
Some
ideas,
kind
man.
of summoning.
No, they are
Rip
though.
off.
Sure, everyone
There's
would
a
agree.
network of magic running deep into the arcology.
But they're
Which is
just
all
gonna
just
they're just gonna bring it back though. They've held off the microtransactions, I've read, and but people are just thinking they're gonna
That's
bring them
money, man.
back.
That is so much money down the drain if they don't do that. They're gonna do it.
That's what I mean. They do it.
No matter what.
Yes.
It's
Now,
ridiculous
unless they
though.
make it cosmetic, which I don't think they're gonna do, because you know it's EA.
Let me get to a better position.
They grab money quicker than insert joke here.
Yeah. It's true though.
Hunt the purple rocks. Just fuck EA.
Yeah, it's shit, man. They're
Feels
really
good
shit.
to watch you smash stuff. This
Oh,
place
Neil,
makes me
I had
nervous.
a discussion the other day, and I need confirmation. I can't tell if I'm right or wrong. Did Sledgehammer Games make World at War and Call of Duty Modern Warfare?
Modern Warfare 3 they did, not the first Modern Warfare they didn't. World War 2 they helped Activision with,
Yeah.
but oh fuck.
Sorry. Oh fuck. Oh, this is a shitstorm.
But yeah, Sledgehammer Games were involved with Modern Warfare 3 and this current one now, World War 2.
Because I know like all the bestsellers, they've had like some form of involvement. Maybe they've not been like, maybe they hadn't paid to like develop the game, but they've had like good ideas that they've pitched in.
Oh yeah.
So it seems whenever Sledgehammer isn't involved, it's just a shitstorm. Fucking ghosts. I don't even want to know.
No, not necessarily, because Modern Warfare 2 was just Activision and Sledgehammer Games hadn't been brought in until Modern Warfare 3.
You sure? I'm pretty sure they have
What
been
was
on
the
the
one that
earlier
made
games.
MW2? Who made MW2? When did someone else?
Activision, no, it was Activision. Treyarch was
No,
Black
someone
Ops.
I'm pretty sure it was Sledgehammer. I think it was under a
It
different
wasn't
name. though,
Sledgehammer, I guarantee it. It wasn't Sledgehammer.
Someone else.
I don't know.
Infinity Ward.
Infinity, that's it. They were they were Modern Warfare
They
2
done Modern Warfare 2.
Oh crap.
with Activision.
Oh crap.
Steven Stanley.
Oh crap. Oh crap.
I think so, yeah.
No, they did.
Not gonna
Yeah.
lie, all the games that come out of Activision I do not like. It's just money based.
Really? What? Not even Modern Warfare 2?
Modern Warfare 2.
Do you know what? The Call of
because
Duty franchise has been
didn't come
dying
out.
for a very long time.
No. Actually, yeah,
Honestly,
I agree with that.
let's look at it. Look, when you bring a game out each year, you're gonna run out of ideas very quick. Especially boots on the ground type of game, first person shooters. You're gonna run out of ideas really quick.
Well, not really, because
Each game's gonna
Battlefield.
feel.
Just look at Battlefield. They took what Battlefield 4. They took Battlefield 3,
Yeah.
came up with Battlefield 4, and then they took Battlefield 4 and then came up with 1, and they went back in time,
Yeah,
which
but
I think is a very good idea.
Yeah, but they released that game once every 3 years, not even maybe. That's what really gets people. You have enough time and game mechanics to grind for fucking days. Like in Battlefield 4, you'd have to play at least like just under 1,000 hours just to get the kernel rank, whatever. In that game, so you had something really worth to grind on. But in Call of Duty, it's like, oh, you Prestige 4 already? Oh shit, the game's only been out a week. Oh, we'll just make it.
Oh, you do get those people, yeah.
Forward.
To make it unfair in the game. But I mean, you always
But
get those kind of
just
people,
run out of
don't you?
shit to do.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Destiny. I think Destiny's so much better. But it's same concept. They don't put it with ideas. They make it for casual gamers that just want to play something really quick and then
No, just us down here.
be bullied by children online pretty much.
It's true though.
World War II's already got a double XP event already out.
No, yeah, I've been
Yeah,
playing
so-
it. I've been playing it.
It's got to have incentive for more people to pay for it. Because people play it and then they realise, oh, this isn't as good as I thought it would be. It's still fucking.
What's the point though?
What's the point in a double
They made nothing
XP?
worth.
Yeah,
What, that early? Yeah, I can understand why that early. No, not really, because it can get people up, can't it? Help people get the levels
Yeah,
up
but
and get a good start in the beginning.
Because
yeah,
it's kind of like not even Trials of the Nine, like Iron Banner or some shit like that. It's just something to get players back to do it. But you do it so much, players are like, another double XP weekend, really. That's what I think. That's kind of where they're tripping over themselves. It's just too early and too soon. Kind of like this game.
Yeah.
You get an exotic like third level in of the campaign and story, whereas in D1 it was like if you got an exotic, you were practically baby Jesus. Swing. Oh, kill the witch. Kill the bitch. There we go.
Trolls
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, too much too soon, man. Too much too soon.
Oh, wow.
For me. I don't know. I like loot-based games. I like games where
Biggest
it can
trigger I've
last
seen
years.
in all my lives. Mark my
I like
words.
grinding games.
Something real
Yeah.
mean and real
Like,
old
I
is gonna
fucking
use that thing
spent
to lay
a
eyes on this
lifetime on
planet.
Halo Reach.
Oh,
Especially,
yeah.
mainly because like it was.
Well, you could though,
designed-
because there was so much to do with it.
Well, it was like online. It was quite repetitive, but then Halo's a fucking brilliant game anyway. I love Halo as a
Better to
franchise.
release this
Anything like when it goes to 4 onwards, it can go something good. As soon as Bungie it sucks, but
Bungie
Halo
made
Reach,
this.
like the highest rank you get in Halo Reach was Forerunner, and that would literally take you probably 7,000 hours of gameplay. If you're
Fucking
lucky.
really.
Really? Damn.
Oh yeah, it was a ridiculously long. I played.
See, that's- the games don't-
I had an account.
No, go on, sorry.
called Fucking what's it called Crazy Baby 20. Don't know if you remember that account from my
Yeah.
Xbox. I used to play on zombies. I lost it because Microsoft are shit with accounts and people just hack them easily. And I don't know if you guys have any personal experience with shitty Microsoft people, but when you try and call them up like, yo, my account's not doing it, the process is so fucking not consumer friendly at all. It's so bad. You have to fucking give them your number, give your email address, give them your whatever. And long story short, I lost my account. Some person changed my password. Somehow they found out my password, changed all my shit on that account, and I lost it. They were like, oh, what's the name of your first car? I was like, I don't even fucking own a car. I'm 12. Or whatever, when I was that age. Someone hacked my account, someone found out what my password was to my email, and realised, hey, this email's connected to this Xbox. And they changed everything, and I lost the account. And I was a reclaimer on that account, which is one below Forerunner, and it was a fucking nightmare. I was like, I just spent 2
That
years
long.
of my life. Like I played it religiously throughout secondary school. I spent like an entire summer holiday just playing that. And I was like, I just lost it. I just lost all. And some guy just had to restart from scratch, and I did. Pick that. And where I'm getting at here is it was such a long fucking grind to get.
Yeah, and a lot of games don't offer that anymore, do they?
No,
Not a lot of games do.
Like Call of Duty, you can play through a week and you're going to be prestige 4. And especially with this double week XP weekend.
You can really tell, innit?
But like to get a scope of how much shit you have to grind for in Halo Reach, the average amount of credits, like the currency of the game was credits,
I might have an idea.
and it was both
Halo?
currency and XP on Halo Reach anyway. So if you wanted to be like, let's say you're going from a level 1 to level 2 or sergeant to corporal, and you had to get 10,000, no not 10,000, let's say 20,000 credits. You also get 20,000 credits to spend on armor, but it's
Getting a
also
little dicey down
20,000
here.
credits of
You need to
XP
trim that.
to level you up.
Yeah.
So you level up the more credits that you get.
No,
You don't lose rank if you spend them, just if you have less credit. But like, let's say 10,000 or 20,000 to get from one level to another, and that's low level shit.
Summoning ritual.
That would take, and you'd get about, if you
That'd
do
be
the
a great
challenges
plan.
and you do like
There
the
were any
daily
powered crystals in here.
rewards and shit,
I take
you
it
can get
back.
or objectives,
Together,
you can get
we're
maybe
gonna end this.
5,000
You have another plan?
per invasion, and invasion was like
Oh,
the
yeah.
biggest,
Plan.
longest game
Give Sloan
mode
my
there was,
regards.
that offered the most. Team deathmatch would give you about 1,000. So you'd have to play about 20 games or something just to go from like the first level to the second level.
Great.
To go from Reclaimer to Forerunner, you had to get 2.5 million.
Really?
Yeah. And that's not included like, and once you get above I think general, you go from general to hero to whatever, and each one of those is like 100,000, and it goes to 200,000 on top of that you have to get.
Oh,
and
my
on top of
days.
that, oh shit,
Yeah.
revive. Fuck. And then and then you, in the last 3 ranks, you'd like to have to go, and those were the hard ones. You'd go from 1 million to 2 million to 2.5 million each one. So in a grand total, I think someone did the math for all the levels. You'd have to earn just under 15 million
This is
credits to like complete the entire online game. Bear in mind you only get 5,000 per like game, like
Not
max.
die in vain.
So yeah. Fuck, that was one hell of a rant.
It was.
Oh, it's Halo, man. I can go on for days.
Oh,
But
now
back in the
our
matter
viewers
at
know
hand,
that.
let's fist this
Our
giant
viewers
fucking
know that
eyeball
now.
to death.
Finally, we reached
Oh yeah, I
Savathûn.
forgot. Should I pop my bubble underneath?
Not yet.
Oh my god, I forgot this guy. He just shoots you in the asshole. Oh god. He only goes to one person.
Just
I,
like is it Genesis Mine?
I
as
did
well?
reviving, by the way.
Hold on,
Why?
Oh
He
shit.
did not die in vain.
Whoa.
Oh my god, Joe.
Okay.
Oh my god, Joe. He'll find you. He'll find you there. He'll shoot you anywhere.
It's okay, because I got someone on me.
What was that?
It was my nervous laugh. Nice laugh.
This is covering up my crippling self-doubt.
He's gonna come over here now, isn't he?
No, he's
Or
over
am I
here.
wrong?
Wrong
Shit.
side. So like this, there's a little podium you can stand on. Get some a little closer. You're shooting at someone else, not me, so that's good.
Yeah, me.
Oh fuck. Peoples.
No,
Oh,
shooting
oh
you.
no, he's shooting at me now.
Yeah, do this.
Still shooting at me?
Yeah, I think so. Is it immune? Is he immune? No,
No.
I'm just getting shot. He is.
Ugh.
I'm behind something, how?
Ugh.
Okay.
So, also,
Yeah.
a good interesting topic to talk about, because Becca and I are quite divided on this. What do you guys think of Amazon Prime getting the rights to make a Lord of the Rings TV show?
No.
Yes, that's my opinion.
No.
Personally,
They
I
shouldn't
think
do it. They're just gonna...
J.R.R. Tolkien made a fucking masterpiece that will last a lifetime. And if you really want to know more about Lord of the Rings, you should just read the books, read the lore. There's so much lore with Lord of the Rings. If you wanted to, but I think it could either be really good or they could absolutely just wreck the franchise. Like,
Oh, they will.
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim didn't. Well, Pacific Rim was good. You can't say
It was
that
based
wasn't.
off was it a comic book or an anime or some sort?
No.
In Japan, people hated it. Same with
I loved
Godzilla.
it.
Like,
I loved it.
not the newest Godzilla, the previous one.
What, the
one
first
with like that,
one?
The first like modernish one where it was that news reporter guy, that ugly fuck.
Yeah.
That was so bad, and this is true fact.
Oh.
That movie was so bad that they made an entirely new monster. Not called Godzilla, but like they called it Angozima or something like that. I don't know. Do not quote me on that. To anyone who's like, he's doing it wrong. But it was so shy that they made an entirely new monster and made that movie version that monster because they did not want to like sully the name of Godzilla itself.
Oh, of course.
It was just so shit and so far off. Like even in like the really basic original, like the black and white acting films, like from the 1930s or some sort, it still looked more like resembled more what the new one looks like than that other one. It was so shit. Because this is just a T-Rex on steroids.
Yeah. just a fucking
It
guy
was so
painted
bad,
in
and like
green
all
shit.
the babies and eggs and shit it had. Oh, it was a bad movie. So when you make like a new adaptation of a new movie, or
There we go.
like a cultural phenomenon such
Yeah.
as Lord of the Rings, heading on very thin fucking ice because there is such a big fan base for Lord of the Rings. I mean, people have actually studied and like learned Elvish and Orcish languages
Oh yeah.
as part of
Yeah.
their fucking religion. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a fucking nerd and I enjoy nerdy things, but
Wouldn't
I don't
do
think
that.
I'll go as far as to learn Elvish, although I might learn Dwarven because I am a fucking nerd and I do like dwarves. I'm not gonna lie, if I could be anything, I'd be a dwarf.
Freak, man.
Hey man, look, don't tell me if you were in the world of ogres. Fuck.
This one right here.
If you could go from Lord of the Rings world, what character or what race would you be? What? Sorry? If you could like vanish into like the Lord of the Rings lore and the actual world of Lord of the Rings, what character or race would you be?
What races are there?
Dwarves, elves, men, orcs, dark elves, all that shit. I just stand it in, by the way. Fucking fairy. That's negative.
Down, Mike.
The guy that both you have just like
I don't know about Lord of the Rings. I've only seen
stereotypical. You just stereotyped an entire race. There are fucking die-hard fans that are gonna see this and just hate me.
Oh, you know, I can't help it.
Oh yeah, shit! I got a bubble.
Yeah.
You've not seen Lord of the Rings?
I've seen Hobbit, I ain't seen Lord of the Rings.
Speak, fuck off. That's like saying, "Oh, I've never seen a child smile
We've just
or
lost.
anything happier than that."
We lost millions of subscribers.
We've just lost all our millions. We're actually like 7 subscribers now just because of you. We're at like 5 million. We were on edge with PewDiePie and Brewing now because you haven't seen Lord of the Rings. Disgusting. And I one-punched him.
I would have actually done that.
What was it that
That's
bad?
I'm quite surprised.
So quick.
I told you, man, fisting it. It works.
Wherever you are.
Fisting does work.
Thank you.
Oh, there we go. There's the good stuff.
Nothing.
Rightio
Blues,
then.
Yes.
This has been the fisting challenge playlist
Whoa,
that we've
whoa,
been
whoa, whoa.
doing, and I'm
We
gonna
have to
miss
let
it.
the viewers see our accolades at the end.
Oh.
We haven't died once this game, you know. Be proud of us. Right?
Yeah,
Be
no,
proud of
yeah.
us. We haven't died once.
No death run. No death run.
I mean, all three of us haven't died together. Is what I mean.
As a whole.
Oh,
yeah,
look at
we
that.
haven't wiped. Look at that. For once, someone has actually beaten me on kills. That was Steve. So, well done. You've actually done
done.
something.
Oh.
But I
Yeah.
digress. All the other ones, I'm at least 100 kills above everyone else. So eat a
mate.
dick.
I'm actually quite close to you both. That was that was a Savathûn
Rightio.
song, guys. We hope you enjoyed it.
Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. Leave a comment and like below what you want to see. We're probably going to do a sword run next, aren't we? We're thinking about that.
Yeah. Sword Run.
So
Thinking about different games at the
you
moment.
know, if you haven't clicked that subscribe button, slap it like a grandma's butt cheek. I don't know why I said that. I'm nervous. Alright, bye.
Bye.